Once again, I don't watch Pop the Balloon, the YouTube version, but I would have never thought that I would appreciate the awkward silences. I would have never thought that I would appreciate hearing Mama Arlette's footsteps. I would have never thought. So, my people, we just talked about how I was sick as hell, right? So let me tell you about what I encountered during my sick session. So I'm in my bed. I don't know if you saw my Instagram story, but I'm in my bed. I'm laying down, blowing out my nose, coughing. And I go on Netflix because I'm trying to find something to watch. It's so weird to me, like how I be having subscriptions for Netflix and Hulu and like all these platforms, but like I don't actually use them. You get what I'm saying? So like, for example, with Hulu, I tried to watch The Bachelor. And real quick, The Bachelor is so messy. I would never understand. Maybe it's like for the show, like y'all are not for real, like you women are not for real, because ain't no way there are 30 of y'all, 30 women that are trying to compete for the love of one man. Girl, do you know your worth? There's no way that y'all are for real. You women, there's no way that you guys are for real. But I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the mess. I told y'all, I have my messy moments. I have my messy moments. So I'm looking at The Bachelor, and this man is so nice, which is amazing. Like, God bless you, sir. Like, you're so nice. But he's kissing like 10 different women in one episode. And I'm like, okay, I understand that we're grown and all. Like, I get you. I hear you. I clearly see you. Even though I'm like looking away. I'm cringing a little bit. I get it. But, ew. Even I as a woman, if I were to be, like, I wouldn't say stupid enough, but if I were to be in that type of position, if I were to allow myself to be in the position where I am competing for a man's love, in a way, you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't kiss him knowing that he kissed like 10 different women. Some women be like, a kiss is a kiss. A kiss is very deep to me. I can't fathom kissing a lot of guys, especially in one session. I don't believe in dating multiple people. The way I would raise my daughters, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track, but I'm coming back. I'll come back. But I would teach my daughters, like, you know, when it comes to dating, go one at a time. You don't need to be dating multiple men. You don't need to be going on multiple dates. You get what I'm saying? I don't like that. I'm not with it. I don't care how old you are. You could be 30. Looking for love. Don't be going on multiple dates like, oh, I'm going to be going on a date with Chris, and then the next time it's going to be with Joshua, and then after that it's going to be... No! One at a time. And if the first time, it's going perfectly well, the relationship is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You guys have major chemistry. You're getting to know each other. Everything is amazing. There's no point in you thinking about having another guy on your roster. For what? Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't have to agree with me, but do you understand where I'm coming from? I don't believe in dating multiple people, but The Bachelor is messy. And I'm here for it. So, anyways, back to what I saw on Netflix. I go on there because I'm bored. I'm trying to find something to watch. I watched The Ultimatum. It was pretty good. I was here for it. It was interesting, right? Season 1 was the most entertaining. Season 2 and 3... I wasn't really feeling it, but season 1 was the best. Yeah, I see Pop the Balloon live on Netflix. 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm in my bed drooling because I'm sick, and I sound like this. I'm so sorry. It's hard. Like it's kind of hard for me to feel bad for people that were former like cigarette smokers, so they have holes in their throats. And I'm not trying to make fun of you, I'm not going to, but the way that my voice sounded during that time. So I'm like this, like that, right? I see Pop the Balloon live on Netflix, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. Like, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna check it out. I don't even watch the YouTube version of Pop the Balloon because I can't handle it. People really go on there to show their behind. They really show out on that show. Even though it's very well constructed, it's very professional. I'll give it to Mama Arlette and Papa BM. Very professional. It comes off as genuine as well. Even though I do suspect that they permit toxicity on the show for views. Because if we're being honest, if the show was boring, I'm surprised. Even though the show was boring, when they actually follow the plot, people really watch. So, okay, I'll give it to them. I wouldn't watch. I'm here for the toxicity. Other than that, I get bored. Because you have to go one person at a time. I decided to check out the Netflix version. I clicked on it. I'm watching like the first minute of like, if you don't want me to spoil it, you can mute me. Don't leave me. You can mute me. I saw the first minute of it. Mama Arlette is knocking on the door. Hey, host, we're here. Aren't you excited? And da-da-da-da. And the host is like, yeah, I'm excited. And da-da-da-da, right? I think. And then Papa BM go walk up to the host. Oh, you're going to need this. Giving the host a balloon. I was already confused at that point. Isn't she the host? Why does she need a balloon? But maybe I'm tripping because, the show is live. Stuff happens. It's not like you can edit. Excuse me. It's not like you can edit the show, right? But here's the thing. What I'm doing right now is live, okay? What I'm doing right now is a risk. Because if I say something out of pocket, I'm already on camera. You get what I'm saying? But you could tell with the Netflix version that it wasn't actually live. Don't piss me off. It was pre-recorded. Don't say it was live, okay? It wasn't live. It was pre-recorded. If it wasn't pre-recorded, we were at least, I would say, 15 minutes behind or something. Like, there's no way. There's just no way, right? Because it just doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. But I'll believe you. It's live or whatever. The host gets the balloon. The show starts. And already I'm hearing makelele like, what? I'm hearing all this noise. And I'm sitting here like, what on earth is going on? And then it clicked to me that they decided to have a live audience. They decided to have a live audience. Why do we have a live audience? Okay, once again, I don't watch Pop the Balloon, the YouTube version, but I would have never thought that I would appreciate the awkward silences. I would have never thought that I would appreciate hearing Mama Arlette's footsteps. I would have never thought. Because it was just so much going on. So much noise. And then let's get into the people that got casted for the show. The women, the lineup. Some of them already looked familiar. So I'm looking at them like, have I seen you somewhere? And then the host gonna say, I am here with familiar faces. They all came from previous reality TV shows and la 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 la. So I'm sitting here like, okay, so we don't have genuine people on the show because I'm sorry. If you've been on a reality TV show before, I don't think you need to have a rerun. I think you need to go touch some grass, okay, and go find love outside, okay? You're not Serena and, I'm sorry, I can't say the guy's name. Is it Cordell? I think his name is Cordell. Serena and Cordell, they found genuine love and they stayed away from going on to other reality TV shows, if I'm not mistaken, because they genuinely found love. You get what I'm saying? But you have these people coming from Temptation Island and Love Island and The Ultimatum, because one of the guys, I recognize him from The Ultimatum. I'm looking at him like, the heck are you doing here? You know what I mean? So I'm seeing all these people from different reality shows. Already, it's inauthentic, in my opinion. It's inauthentic. Why are you trying to find love on television? Okay? I'm already side-eyeing you because you're trying to find love on YouTube. But it's like, okay, it's like you're doing like a couple runs of it or whatever, but it's like you keep going. You're still trying to find love on TV. Go touch some grass. Go outside. You know what I mean? So that already made me feel like the show wasn't going to be genuine. Okay? Now, let me actually get into how I felt about the first 3 minutes and 23 seconds of the Balloon. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. You guys, I was overstimulated. The show was terrible, Your Honor. It was terrible, Your Honor. The acting was terrible. I already said a few times, the show already appeared inauthentic with the stars of the show, and the show was so disorganized. Like, what is the host? What's her name again? What's her name? Is it Oja? Oja? I don't know her name. I'm so sorry. She didn't know what to do. She couldn't handle the show. You couldn't get these people in check? And who was responsible for giving everybody that was casted a microphone? And how come we are able to hear the live audience? I don't want to hear the live audience. You get what I'm saying? Everybody was talking over one another. The host didn't have full on control of the show. And then she even after the first two guys, because it was a group of women, and then it would be one guy after another coming up. So after the first two guys, the host brought out somebody from the background to speak on, like, basically give his commentary of the show. Does Papa Bam come out and give commentary on the show? No. So why are we doing it on Netflix? You get what I'm saying? Papa Bam, he only comments, right? He only comments when there's something going on. Like, for example, when this one guy, the one people were saying looked like no, that was Aaron the plumber. The tall, light-skinned guy with the long braids that was giving everybody a hard time on the show. Papa Bayam, I'm pretty sure he interjected and he was like, okay, I need all of you to be on one accord. You need to all respect one another. And that was the only time he spoke in that entire episode. So why on Netflix are you why are you having this guy come in the front to give his commentary on how the show is going? It was corny. So, guys, I told you guys I'm recovering, so please bear with me. So everyone was talking over each other. There was so much noise. Every time you heard somebody give it's like say something that was kind of toxic. I don't even remember. There's this one woman that said, I like my man black from the waist down or something like that. You could hear people be like, ooh, in the audience. Be quiet. Oh. Everybody in the atmosphere. I was annoyed. Very much annoyed. And then let's get into the music. The music was so overstimulating. Okay, let's bring out our first gentleman, single, whatever, bachelor, and you hear, unts. Just come out. And this guy gonna come out with a plant, trying to do this. Like, he was all for the theatrics of Pop the Balloon. Pop the Balloon does not have theatrics. You guys, I couldn't. And I thought I was tripping. You know what I mean? So I decided to watch another 2 minutes. Literally another 2 minutes of Pop the Balloon. And it just kept getting worse. The jokes weren't landing. The show was mad corny. The whole thing was a mess. So once again, I would have never thought that I would miss the silence from Pop the Balloon, the YouTube version. Okay, I support people getting their money. So Mama Arlette, Papa Bayam, get to your bag, okay? But I wouldn't expect a lot because I know for sure I'm not watching the second episode live version of Pop the Balloon. I didn't even finish the first one. I didn't go past 5 minutes because it was that bad. You get what I'm saying? Somebody said, I swear I saw like 5 seconds of a clip from Pop the Balloon and knew it was booty. A brother came in running and they all popped. Like, it was too much going on. So here's my thing though. Because here's where, I started to notice some commentary. Because I thought I was crazy. I always downplay myself. I started to look at some of the commentary that was coming from people that were watching. And you know what? I even took it as far You know what? I forgot to do it, but I'm gonna do it when I get off here. When I get off here, I'm going to go back to Netflix and I'm gonna rate the show. If I can do it less than 1 star, I'm gonna do it. Alexa, put the volume to 0. Yope. So when I finish streaming, when we're done with our hangout, I'm gonna go to Netflix and I'm gonna give it the lowest rating that I can ever give it. I'm so sorry, because you need to do something about it, Mama Arlette. If you really want people to watch your show, I know that you are a busy woman, but let's talk business here. What you need to do, look. This isn't to assume that you're watching me. Who am I compared to you? You're the star. But let me give my public commentary. Get rid of the live audience, okay? Or if you're gonna have a live audience, make them mute. Make them baba. You know what I mean? Make them mute. I don't want to hear the audience, okay? You need to have those handheld mics so that at any point you can do this with the microphone. You get what I'm saying? Don't let everyone have a mic. Remove every mic from everybody, okay? And then you need to have your husband, because you're a woman. You get what I'm saying? You have your man right there. You know, if I were to have a project with my husband, I wouldn't do all the hard stuff. The one where you have to tell people, hey, get back, get in line. Stop talking over one another. No, let me have my man do that. I don't want to get on. Look at me in my heels and my nice Fashion Nova dress. I'm not trying to, you get what I'm saying? Let my husband do it. That's what you got to do. Let your husband put the people in order, okay? Maybe you can do this too. We're talking business here, Mama Arlette. You can keep the Netflix stars on, on the platform, on Netflix. Keep the Netflix stars, yeah? But on YouTube, you only do people that are, actually touching grass, okay? So YouTube is for the authentic people. Netflix is for the Netflix people. Woo! Am I making sense? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? If you want to keep your Netflix people, keep your Netflix people. But you be the host, because the other host did a terrible job. And if you're too busy to do it, I understand, girl. Oh, I understand. Find somebody. It could be me. I'm just kidding, because I don't have the patience. But I mean, if you want me to do it, then I got you. But at the same time, since you're the one that's leading, that means I can't give you any suggestions. So I don't want to be in the position where I don't have some type of say, because it's your show. I don't want to have a say over your show. So you do your thing. But I can't be a part of it. You get what I'm saying? I can't. But you need to find a host that can put people in order. You get what I'm saying? Because it felt like with the Nick Banana, whoever that guy, Nicholas something, who was the first guy? Somebody said Nick Banana or something. With the first guy, he kept talking over the host. He was so extra. He was doing the most, and I feel like the host kept on entertaining him. Mama Arlette wasn't afraid to skip over people because they were yapping. You know what I mean? So that's what I would do, Mama Arlette. You stick with YouTube. You host your YouTube show, because I understand you're busy. But with the Netflix show, you got to change your host. Change your host. Find a host that actually understands putting people in order. And you need to have a male, because let me be feminine. You need to have a man be the one that puts the show in order. If somebody gets out of line, that man needs to jump in and say, we're not having it, or you're going to get off. Until that happens, Mama Arlette, don't expect people to watch your show on Netflix. Get to that money. Don't expect it to be a lot, though. You have potential. The show has potential. Unless you don't want to rebrand your Netflix show. It's you're the executive producer. So do something. You and Papa Bam do something. Yeah.